Hi, speech students, especially those I saw on Monday and those who are virtual who I didn't see at all yet this week. I wanted to pop on here and talk about your database practice assignment because I don't think I introduced that very well. First, for this week's module, make sure you start here and then do this first assignment, Congressional Debate Phase 1 Introduction, if you did not do it with me in class. Then go ahead into database practice. Remember, the whole goal of this congressional debate is to choose an issue, mostly a problem that you would like to fix by writing a bill or a resolution. That's the focus you want to have as you go into database practice. This assignment is designed to help you do two things. One, like the title says, identify a problem you can solve. So find your topic for your bill or resolution. And two, practice researching your problem. So looking at the databases can help you do both of those things. I want to go ahead and get to slide 8 to show you guys about the Perry Township databases. You will need this password when you're doing this from home, so make sure you check that out. When you get to the databases, go ahead and scroll down past elementary and middle school and get to high school. You'll see some great databases here, and all of them are wonderful for different purposes, but for our purposes, we're looking for topics that are problems. We're looking for issues in our world, things we want to fix. So I'm going to direct your attention to two specific databases. First, the SIRS Issue Researcher. This is a great database for looking at, as you can imagine, issues. Pretty cool. So you've got all kinds of trending topics up here. You can even go to the side to see more. Up here at the top, you can also see leading issues. So you can check that. If you click all leading issues, you'll end up with lots of things. This can be a great way to investigate a particular topic. Another database I really love is this one up here, Opposing Viewpoints. Like SIRS Issues Researcher, it has lots of issues you can look at. It's got issues of interest that are highlighted, more issues down here that are grouped by topic, and then a whole list of browse issues. If you can't find an issue for your bill or resolution here, I don't know that you can find any. This is a ton of issues. In fact, it can be overwhelming. So if you have an idea or an area of interest or a place you'd like to start, that can be super helpful. If you want to type in something up here, it can help you lead to certain topics they've got in the database. So that can be helpful as well. So use those two to narrow down your article. I'll come back and talk about these again when we get to phases 2 and 3, as you'll need to do a bit more digging. But if you start here, you're guaranteed to get to a great place. Another thing I want to mention is on the citation part of this assignment. So let me scroll down to your actual assignment. You'll see that you are supposed to list your topic, come up with your thesis, so what you want to say about your topic, things you think about it, potential questions, and there's a citation. Any answers to your topic questions and speaking points. First, a bit of an overview. This is going to become the basis for your sponsorship speech, which we'll discuss next week in phase 2. But this database practice is helping you think ahead. For those of you who participated in SPAR or who at least read the SPAR template, this is going to become your opening speech. Your opening speech for this debate, very much like the SPAR, right, is your thesis, so your topic and how you feel about it, things you think, that'll be like your reasons, questions you can ask, that'll be anticipating objections from your opponent, answers will be coming up with those answers to those objections, and things you want to say. So think about this as brainstorming for your debate, brainstorming for your sponsorship speech. But this place in particular says, find an article and list a citation. Well, original publisher, how are they reliable? You'll be able to find that, and I'll show you. Everything in the databases is reliable because these databases are peer-reviewed, they're scholarly. This is not just Google where any corporation, any organization posts a website. All the articles you find in databases have been peer-reviewed and gone through by many scholars who've said this is quality information. So first of all, how to find a citation. So let's just go with voter registration here. I'm just going to pick an issue and I'm going to pick an article, okay? So here's my article. One thing you can always do is look at the citation. So up at the top, you can see lots of different things you can do. You can look at the different options up here as well. They moved it around on me. There is cite. If you click on cite, you want MLA 8th. This is your citation. Pretty cool. It asks, where was the original place you saw this? It was originally published in Wired magazine. How do you know that's reliable? You can just tell us, what made it the database. That's reliable. If you know something about the publication, or if you look back at that media bias chart we talked about, you can use that as well. Same thing in the SIRS issues researcher. Let's say we go to coronavirus, and you want to look up a particular article. Same idea, you can cite right here. It'll come up with MLA 8. You just copy it. And where did it originally appear? The New York Times, pretty famous publication. So you can do those things to answer those questions. But more importantly, you can use that for future assignments, those same tools, the citation and the where did you originally find it, so that you know it's credible and so you can tell us where you got it from. So no need to use EasyBib, no need to use Citation Machine. The databases cite things for you. Okay, hopefully that helps a little bit more with this assignment. I realized I didn't give you guys the full explanation on Monday, so I hope that helps a bit. Ideally, you guys will have finished database practice before coming to the Google Meet tomorrow or Friday. If you haven't, don't worry. Do your best to do what you can so that we can talk about it and then move on to this writing a bill or resolution. So tomorrow's goal is to go over database practice, any questions you guys have, and then talk about writing a bill or resolution. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow or Friday.